Hey everybody! I'm here today with a driving lesson on accelerating and braking in a turn. In this video, I'll be going over the basics of accelerating in a turn and also braking in a turn. And with most turns, both of those things will be required. Now, I'll be going over the basics of two specific situations. The first situation is accelerating and braking in a turn without a stop sign, so not having to come to a complete stop. Okay, or without a stop sign or without having to stop. The second situation will be with a stop sign or having to stop the car before you actually make the turn. Let's get right into it. I'm going to explain the basics and I'll also demonstrate each situation. So basically, without a stop sign, okay, if you're just driving through a turn, generally speaking, you want to brake before a turn and accelerate towards the end of the turn. You want to brake before the turn and accelerate out of the turn. But that's just generally speaking because different situations call for different things. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just go ahead and take two turns right now. And then I'll go over some tips towards the end. But I just want to go over each situation first. So basically, there are two turns right here. They're just curves in the road, so I shouldn't have to stop as long as no pedestrians are like running across the street. So I'm going to be turning right twice on the same road over here. So I don't need to signal because it's just a curve in the road. But basically, I'm braking now before I start the turn. Now I'm maintaining that slower speed throughout the turn. And as I straighten the wheel, I'm accelerating. Now, sometimes I teach people to only accelerate after the wheel is straight again, but it all depends on the situation, right? It all depends on the situation, and for this situation, I'm accelerating basically once I've started to straighten the wheel. Sometimes I tell people, though, only accelerate once the wheel's already straight. It all depends. There's no one size rule fits all for all of this, okay? So I'm gonna take a non-stop turn again, driving, okay? I'm braking before the turn. Now I'm maintaining the slower speed that I braked to throughout the turn. Now I'm accelerating as I'm turning the wheel back to straight again, okay? So basically, brake before the turn, accelerate after the turn, aka towards the end of the turn. That's basically it for accelerating and braking in a turn when you're not stopping. Now, when you are stopping, which I'll demonstrate now because I've chosen the perfect street, it has a stop sign with the turn up ahead. When you are stopping, you want to brake and come to a complete stop. Then obviously you want to do all of your safety checks, signal, check your blind spot, check your mirrors, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you're free to go, make sure you're safe to proceed. And then you want to accelerate smoothly while turning the wheel. So some people turn the wheel first and then accelerate. Others accelerate with the wheel straight and then start turning it. The truth of the matter is that you should basically accelerate and a couple of milliseconds later, like a fraction of a second later, you should start turning the wheel. You're basically accelerating and turning the wheel at the same time. There's a little gap, you accelerate and then start turning, but we're talking about like a tiny fraction of a second. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to make a right turn, okay? So with the stop sign. So I'm putting my right signal on. I'm braking now, braking to come to a complete stop, checking my mirrors, my blind spot, looking at the intersection to see if I can safely proceed. I've come to complete stop. I'm just gonna let this car pass because I don't wanna have to go really quickly. I wanna be able to take it slow to explain it. So now I'm gonna release the brake. Right now, I'm pressing the gas and then turning the wheel, just like that. You want to accelerate and then turn the wheel a fraction of a second later. I'm going to turn right over here now, doing all of my safety checks, braking, okay? Now I'm maintaining my speed throughout the turn, maintaining that slower speed, and I'm accelerating now, okay? Now this car actually has a little bit of a broken exhaust, so you can probably even hear myself accelerating. I'm getting it fixed ASAP in the extremely near future without going into further detail. So you can probably even hear when I'm accelerating, okay? So basically to sum it up, and I'll give you a few tips as a rule of thumb, when you're not stopping, you brake to a slower speed, then before the turn, then you maintain that slower speed throughout the turn, then you accelerate towards the end of the turn or out of the turn, okay? When you are stopping, you brake, come to a complete stop, and then do your safety checks, blah, blah, blah. When you're ready to proceed, you press the accelerator pedal, and a fraction of a second later, you start turning the wheel. That is the best way to prevent oversteering and understeering. It's the best way to get a nice smooth turn and to have control, complete control of your car. Now, basically, a few quick tips. all actions must be smooth, okay? When you're braking or accelerating, all actions must be smooth. This is especially true if you are trying to pass your driving test or even just to become a better driver. Your actions have to be smooth. You can't be like, no, it's not gonna help you pass. Now, the best way to get smoother at accelerating and braking is to practice. The more that you practice, the better off that you'll be at accelerating and braking. And in addition, your actions with your actual foot must be smooth and consistent. Meaning, with your gas pedal, you're not like, you don't know what you're doing. You're like, you know, with your brake pedal, you're not like, sorry about all the sound effects here. You're like you kind of have a consistent amount of pressure, force, and speed with your pedals. And if you do those two things and you follow the instructions and the steps that I've outlined in this video, you'll be good to go, okay? And that's it. The more that you practice, the better off that you'll be. And also another little bit of a side tip is that safety must come first. Do all of your safety checks all the time that you need to do them. And also, you know, safety is a primary concern. I want you to drive smoothly, but if I had to choose between getting in the car with a smooth driver that is unsafe or a safe driver that is not smooth, I would choose the safe driver every time. So safety is literally your number one concern, and that's it. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.